spot. Okay, let's use our hands as well. Okay, follow along. You can do it. Okay, smile. Okay, now we're going to circle with our hands. Keep stepping on the spot. Follow along. Ready? We're ready to clap. 1 step, 2 step. Oh, let's move back. Clap. And then move back. And everybody jump. Okay, family, come here. Follow along. And let's continue. Great job, everyone. Are we all very happy today? Okay, so on Wednesday, everybody, can everybody turn your phones on silent and go to this Kaohsiung, Kaohsiung, and then press like and join us every time for this. Okay, so everybody please stand. I will show our respect to Buddha and our Master. First bow, second bow. Third bow. Okay, everybody, good morning. Thank you very much for being able to join us today. So, go, go, go. And then let's do it. So we want to share in the Dharma. So we want to diligently cultivate, and we want to be close to Master's heart. So everybody is joining together to read the footprints of Master's journey and to learn from it. So I hope that we are all able to diligently cultivate in this time. So we're gonna say everybody hello. So we're ready. So use your clapping hands. So everybody join along with this cultivation. Everybody hello. Master always tells us that when we say hello, we need to say hello to everyone, even the people online. She says that we are all people who are spreading the Dharma and sharing the Dharma with other people. So we must get it right, and we must do it with diligence. So every time we come, it doesn't matter if you're new or you've been on this path for some time, but everybody can join together. So we must be humble, and we must portray ourselves with love. And we must not get angry and look after our hearts. We mustn't always fight with other people or be in conflicts. And we need to have a pure, innate Buddha heart. We must not feel like we need to challenge people. Instead, we have to calm our hearts and be able to follow Master on this path. So let's put our hands on our heart and tell Master that we are all her disciples, and we will be the people that she will be the people or the talents that she is looking for. So talk to the person next to you and say, thank you for joining me today in the cultivation. So today we are reading from January. So we must believe in ourselves, and we must always remember that initial spark that leads us on this path. So studying or being in cultivation is very interesting. So I hope that everybody can join us. So today, the team that is helping with the translation or interpreting. So it would be New Zealand and Aussie team. So I'd like to introduce everyone. So all these people on the people on the screen are the people who are helping out with the interpreting. So we also have the Vice CEO, Ellen, who will be joining us today as well. So every single team comes from its members, and all the members join together as a team. So last week we had 236 messages, and hope that everybody can share the Facebook link with other people. And all the people that are on live, they are all sharing very nicely and sharing a lot of things with other people. So we start from the right-hand side. So Yvonne Xu said, because there is the lunar July blessings, so I was able to take time off and listen to this class, and I very enjoyed it. So thank you for sharing with us. It was great to hear from Indonesia. And also from Dallas as well. They said when the education CEO talked to us, so the ship of Dharma has sailed around the world, creating ripples of laughter and creating ripples of love. So it was the September the 21st, which is one of the disasters, the earthquake in Taiwan. And Master keeps telling us that we must not forget what happened at this time, and we must move on forward as well. So
Sister Jiawen, you ask great. Your life story is so beautiful and inspiring. You are a role model to so of us how we should live our life.
Okay, and she was that other person was sharing that the stories have affected her and helped her along in her times of hardship. So thank you everyone for sharing with us. And we have also sharings from Canada. And we also have sharings from New Taipei, Zongrong middle school, and everybody was very keen to hear his talk and was very touched by what he talked about.
这么多的一个回馈。那这边的300，你说18年的
Okay,
一个时
so
间，你想
Belle
多少
had
善效应2、30倍，原谅我
kept
们的
saying,
改革
kept
改革开放
replying, and a lot
大
of
陆
people have been
对于我们说法传
replying to
法界
these
的地方
messages
啊，我
and
的 Valley，谢谢你哦，
supporting our
加拿大
speakers.
的
So
Valley
thank you,
哈，你这样
everyone.
子鼓励我们的说法传法的一个团队哈，那
And
十
we
分
also
感
have
谢。那此外就是
messages
说，一直就有在
from
看英语的
Malaysia,
师姐，非常庄严有才华，
and
对，非
we
常
will
棒哈。
put these
好，那没有讲
messages
到的
out
的
for
话呢，我
everybody
们会
to
把这样
see
的一
in
个这个
Telegram
讲师的
and
这个我们的
Spark.
会诊给我们的相关的讲师，也分享到我们的
So
YouTube
we'll
台的
share
影
with
片，
everyone
再
with
加上 Spotify 去做
all
超过
these
9000的一个
messages
点
and
阅量。
also what's
所以呢，
happening.
我们是用科技传法的一个方式，希
So
望
this
大
is
家
from
加入我们
Malaysia,
线上读书会，我们会给
and this
最
is
直
from
接的分
Canada.
享资料哈。那非常感恩马来西亚的 Michael 在新乡惠乡，在吉隆坡沙劳越的陈慈怡，以及槟城的慈楚，谢谢你
And
们。
then
加
we
拿
have
大，谢谢你
sharings
们
from
在这个时间点上。那加拿大的美
America,
娜就说：好
USA,
妈
and
妈
we
多久？
have
星期3谢
Japan
谢，
and
因
also
为要上高
Taiwan.
雄线上读书会，这么好的读书会怎么可以错过哈？那美国加州的
And
Lucas
this
金
is
楚玲，
from
谢谢，
China
还有
as
日本、
well.
台湾在这边爱媛会，谢谢你们
A
真的
lot
支
of
持我
people have
们。
been
还有呢，
writing
我们的桃
messages
园
and
的
leaving
蔡
messages
子
for
博，
us.
还有呢淑珍，谢谢你们哈，松山的雅玲，所以你们也很重要哦。所以云林家人，你上线了，你才
So
会看到给我们
the
的。
Chinese
所以我们的
volunteers have
赞，
been
我们现在
leaving
其
the
实是
most
4千
messages.
人的，所以所以在这个时间点上
Spreading
哈，那他
positive
们的家人
vibes
真的是流连忘
to the
返，有的
world,
小邻
and
居
that
就
we
更
need
辛
to
苦了，带孩子，孩子流连忘返，看
work in the
亲子。
society
那这
and
边谢
cultivate
谢刘文君说，倡议传
diligently.
递正能量，世界连线分享法，坚持为爱长慧命，尽施铺路益群生。大陆的家人真是很厉害，
And
就说
we
这是
want to
当
show our
下的哦，不是
blessings.
尔后，就是立刻
One
当
of
下
our
听马上死，
volunteers
请说
had
哦，
high blood
对
pressure
对。
and was
那
in
这边
the
也祝福李
hospital,
萍，李
and
萍
they
家
did
的
join
师
us
姐
from the
莲萍，
hospital
莲
bed
萍师姐，我
as
们这样子
well.
祝福
So
你
we
哈。
want
这
to
3个礼拜
give
她
our
正在医
blessings
院
to
开
her
麦高压水
and
平
hope
不
that she
适做
gets well
治疗，但
soon.
是李萍师兄还是打开眼
So
界，
thank you
分享
very
高雄
much
线上
for
读书会，
joining
要
us.
给他鼓励。所以我们一起也祝福李萍跟莲萍师姐哦，
So
一起祝福你们呢。我相信你目
one of
前还是
the
在线
Chinese
上的哈，
volunteers wrote
非
a
常的感
poem as
恩哈。
well,
那大陆家
encouraging
人哈，
everybody to
那李
join
萍就是这样，每次到周三
every
的时候，你看真的
Wednesday
都在做
to
周
be
三哈，
online
做
and
人
to
不一样，一点
cultivate
一滴的来
diligently
看，读书会
and to
上
be
面
able
才
to
是
hear the
我们老
sharings
师
from
走上
people all
来，所
around
以
the
全
world.
家人乐开怀，有吗？真
So
的，
we are very
你们
thankful
说
and
有，
we
当然没有掌
show a lot
声，
of
云端我也
gratitude to
听不到。
people and to all the volunteers that
实
make
心
this
文千
happen.
里路人召唤大家，众家人哈，所以我们真的非常的感恩呐哈。那冠廷也是，他也是
So
属我们
everybody is
四
joining
川的冠廷，
diligently
他也是属
online.
金法香，然后直接就是
Thank you
读
very
书，而且都
much.
是精准重点
And we
的
also
碎碎
have
念的分享。中山区
somebody
的家
from
人也邀
Thailand,
请高雄线
and
上
we
的
also
读书
have a
会，
lot of
所以全球家人线
English
上一线牵相互学习这样
cultivation
子哈。此
messages
外，
as
谢谢
well.
您在泰国，然后每次给我们满满满的正能
So
量
they
哈，
can
所以
go
非
to
常感恩
YouTube
哈。
and
我们谢
leave
谢
us
我们的会员
messages
连线，
and
如果
talk to
如
us
果
as well.
外国的朋友只看得
So
懂
we
英文
have
的话，麻
people
烦一键
from
是帮我们传给他。然
Singapore.
后呢，就是他可以上 YouTube 这个部分。好，我们的邓医师，谢谢你。新加坡的 YouTube10， 他也是我们的翻译团队，新加坡的口译团队。他说 Sister 刘就是刘家问 looks so young yet has so much experience in life. Her sharing a personal experience, learned turning sorrow into strength. It's
So
so
we also
touching.
want to
他
thank
他是嘉文，
Shirley.
他看起来那么年轻，但是却是如此的有能量。即便呢遇到了921这样子的一个事件上，他还是产生正能量哈。那我们谢谢我们的 Chili Lee 说 refer to Kaohsiung book study.
So all these sharings are in English. So if you are English speaking, welcome to leave a message for us, and we will all look through it and give feedback in some cases as well. It's great to share your stories with
很
everyone.
touch 我们每一个人心的非常非常多样的一个分享哈。谢谢
So
非常
we
感
have
恩。
one of the teachers
在这个
that
部分，
came
我们的好
along,
朋友也给我们很大的一个分享。
Mr.
首先
Gao.
呢，我们真的 谢谢我们的高明志老师哈，是高明志老师他来这里，然后他就来3次了，所以他就观察我们团队，哇，
So he was talking
非常
about
关注
he
哈。
received
然后他说，
present
我们
during
看到 互
his
助这个部分，
when he
刚
got
好子
certified,
瑜姐
and
平常
it
她
reminded
平常
him
的
that
大
he
体
must
呢，说起
always
来哈，
give
更
back
是血淋淋
selflessly.
的调试，想到自己呢。注定要做布施，在这里看到了一群付出无所求的团队，人人法布施，
So
提供了无
if we
感
are
的智
able
慧
to
法宝，用之
if we
为
are
乐。
able to
听
find
完瑜
that
姐
inner self to be able to
亲
give
自给他七
selflessly,
十个
we
人
will
用
always
实
receive
时
more
随
back.
地都可以享用。好，所以我每一次都来念他的6度万行来观察我们团队哈。那
So every time
爱
he
在星光灿
is
烂时的经文，
online,
他特别感动。他说：“当我用极短的时间，马
and
上
if
给
he
予
if we
直
want,
播
he
他
would
们写的回应，他说
he is
他是
happy
非常
to
非常的感动。
draw some
他
photos and
说
some
我们
pictures
非常
for us
对，
as
因为他
well.
是一个插画家，所以他说如果我们愿意插画这个部分，他可以帮忙。
So
那
he
也
said
给
when he
我们
came,
的
he
嘉
was
问热烈的
feeling a
掌
little
声好不
down,
好？
but
而且不
once
瞒您
joining
说，嘉
online, he
问呢，他
realized
是
that
下来这里的时
everything
候，他
he
其
became
实
more
是处在比
upbeat.
较低潮的，可是他来到这里，他完全拿到了正能量，所以非常的感恩。而我们的
So when he
陈
wasn't
陈
that
淑兰校
close
长，他非常的感动，因
to
为
us,
他
but
是在一个
when he
来
came to
宾，并不
our
是实际在靠近这一
cultivation,
两
he
个的一
felt
个
that
小
he was
组里
very
头，
close
但
and he
是
was
他
very
看到我
touched
们
by
的
all the
团队，他讲了一
volunteers.
段，他说匠，他说我们团队是匠人，他说匠人的本质一是认真，一是敬业，一是负责。匠人2字最核心的价值，不
So
是追
all
求技巧，也不是教条，
so
而是守，
he said
而
that
是
these
守着，而
book
不是成
studies
就不断。
was not
而是
about,
继续，
one person
而
telling
是
other people
衡
what to
阳
do.
负责，
Instead, it is
敬业
about
和
everybody
负责
sharing
的
their
战
thoughts
斗
and
精神，
sharing their
形
love
成一种
and
全
their
社会认
experiences.
同、接
And
受
through these
大地扬
experiences,
名
they
的
were
艺术
able
成为
to
社会的价值。
gain more
好，
wisdom
所
and
以
be
你
able
看看，
to
就是当今天
cultivate
早
and
上有个
understand the
他说，
Dharma.
那我们现在画面上看是加拿大的，
So we also have sharing from one of the
亮君校
sisters,
长，就是一直来
who
感
was a
谢，而且
teacher.
结束以后马上就散校，就是我们的
So
副总。
she is from
而这边呢，
Vancouver.
我们家联会的一个干事呢，也就是我们的管心理师姐，她都是第一时间就给我们回应哈。她说，自
So
从
she
6点
said
钟才
that
能够来开会，
the
她特别
class
的
is
是在
from
温哥华
6
先
o'clock
结
to
的
9
下午的
o'clock,
6点到
but
9点，她
she
说
will
为什么
always
我
join
们一直
online,
在
even
为
forgetting
你
her
做
dinner
准备？她
because
说不是给你
she
而是
enjoys it
给
so
你
much.
反思，因为下午的6点到9点要吃饭，她可能没有吃饭哦。她说觉得
Okay,
在这
so
个
we
环境里
have
面，然后她很喜欢这种
a
安静的单
pharmacist.
元。我没念出来这地方没有关系。然后在这边是不是看到我们上个礼拜，也就是我
So
要告
he
诉大家
said
一个
that
正能量，就
he
是
would
我
like
们的
to
杨玉成
join
老
all the
师，他
time,
本来呀，他本来想说他55岁55场的
joining us for
但是
57 times.
来到这里以后，他要迈向100场，所
So
以他
now
昨
we're
天呢
gonna
就带给
join
我说，
and
老
a
师，我
call
已
out
经是第
session.
57场了，所以响起热烈的掌声。好，所以我们希望来到这里的人呢，都
So
有正能
is
量哈。
everybody
那我们现
online?
在呢，我们即将进行我们的扣号即时通祝福立马听哈。
Okay,
然后
so
我一直要
I
给
haven't been able to
刘文，你现在
send
已经在
the
那
messages
个了
out to
哈，我
everyone.
也用最快的速度给你哈直播档，因为刚才直播档来的比
Okay,
较慢，所以呢，我一直还没有传出去给相
so
关的
we
人
have
哈。
a
你赶快
message,
传出
but
去给印
this
尼
has
团队，
nothing
因
to
为你
do
即将要
with
上线了哈。好的，
Indonesia.
谢谢。好，那我们首先
So
哈，
they all
来
hug
稍微
us
看一下这一
again
段
and
语音
again.
跟印尼没有什么关系，
So
但是是说
we'll
的
let
话。
it happen, but we'll talk about something else. So on that day, when Master
好，我们画面让很好，但是
heard
呢，我要讲的是，在
sharings
书中
from
画
the
面也是
Brazil
呈现
team,
这个单元里面，在
she was
123
saying
页，
how
上
she
人
was
成
able
讲
to
的知
share
识，
with
这段
the
时间还在写下来，然
Brazilian
后呢，80个团
community
队，其实如珠就
the
是这
Jinsa
个当时
aphorisms
的
from
团队，
Master.
所以你看他因为参加读书会，他在
And
那边呢带
all the
动亲
children
子
were
与
very
教学，
happy
他
to
不是
hear
老
it
师哦，所以在书
and
里
was
123
able to
页的
also
时候。
share
说，
with
自
the
从这个父子
teachers
与甘巴
and
米
the
纳所学实写
principals
完
and
后，
staff
此
of
景只能
the
每月到
school
甘
as
巴米
well
纳
in
小学
Brazil.
做近似与教学，已持续2年，与师生建立
So if
深
you
厚
can
的情
see
谊。
on the
我用
images,
图书师姐分
although
享，每
in
次让你家孩
Brazil,
子看到志工都高兴的围
they don't share the same language, but they are able to share Jinsi aphorisms with other people, using different methods and different ways. For example, having skits or plays or other things like that. So every time we will have people all around the world join us, and on that day, we talk about on that day, the Brazilian family shared with the Indonesian family on how they are able to promote Jinsi aphorism. So in Indonesia, there was a school that was built. It started from kindergarten to all the way to high
生活两
school.
四季学校，知识的传授将以印尼文、中文、英文三语教学。
So this is Mr. Wang, who is the vice CEO of Indonesia Tsuchi, but also the education CEO. So the languages used in this school at the Tsuchi school is English, Chinese, and also Indonesian. And hope that they are able to use the spirit of Tzu and Master's teachings to share and promote love in these children.
以品德生活全人教育为目标，获得政府支
And to
持。
be able
交通部
to
长
have
穆迪、司法
talents
与人权部长亚
and
索纳、山口洋市长蔡翠妹
allow
和
these
亲临动
children
土
to
会场。
grow. So in 1994, the first school was built. So let's put our hands together to the
众人
Indonesian
祝福慈
family.
济印尼分会自1994年启动教育置业后新
So
建
if you
的第
take a
3所
look,
学校。
all
台
of
湾新闻陈
the
幼师阿格斯印尼报道。
teachers and all of the staff will join together and to go to do volunteer work together as well. Although we speak different languages, but these teachers are all like the teachers here in Taiwan as well. I had the opportunity to go to Indonesia and to be able to share with these teachers, and they all work very well together in unity. So how do they use Jinsi aphorisms in their schools? So they also do a lot of recycling. So the children all take part in recycling activities, no matter if it's overseas or in Taiwan. These core values will always exist and will always be promoted in the Tzu environment. No matter if it's in Indonesia or if it's in Malaysia or even in Dallas. So we need to all take part and we need to all do more.
胜过我们上个星期讲达拉斯这个部分，所以我们台湾真的是需要加油加油了哈。那在这个地方，我们来稍微。
So they are making posters to promote environmental protection.
Reduce global warming.
So, do you feel touched by some of these children and how they are caring so much for the environment? So this is the 15th anniversary in the past, though. This is a video from the past. So when we take a look, we're very touched. Although they don't speak the same language and are of different ethnicity, nationality, but they all present themselves with the Tzu spirit. So the next image is in Indonesian. So Tsuji School hopes to provide quality education for the students. Started 15 years ago and was built alongside the Dalai village with humanitarian at its heart. Tsuji Dalai School was beside the riverbed and was to help the children who have moved from Dai village. Well, truthfully, at that time, a lot of the parents don't agree about sending their kids to school because they think that education was not that important. At that time, volunteers and the school staff would go to each family to explain to them the importance of education. Before, I would accompany the volunteers to all the places and all the families to ask whether their children have signed up to come to school. If not, we will tell them and we will promote the importance of school and ask them to come. The the cost was 10,000, which is around 22 Taiwan money, and the students will receive all the uniform, shoes, and even books and also school bag. Through the support of the volunteers and the staffs, a lot of the children who did not want to come actually started to enjoy coming to school and learned a lot. Throughout the years, they have received a lot of different awards and certifications from sports to science competitions and more. A lot of the students that have completed their schooling in Tzu actually return to join the missions as staff. For example, doctors, nurses, and teachers. Slowly, the school expanded to include not only the students in Dai village, but also other students to give them a chance to learn. Thank you, Master, and thank you to all the Tzu volunteers giving us the opportunity and the chance to teach these students. Thank you very much. We're very touched by all these images. The images of Indonesia has really touched my heart. Now we have one of the volunteers from Indonesian education mission to join us. I like to be with you because you give me positive vibes. Dear Master and all the people around the world and everybody online, hello. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with everyone about the Da'ai school in Indonesia. So this is the when Da'ai school was formed and established. So next we will take a look at the number of students. So we have the kindergarten, the elementary school, middle school, and we also have vocational education, high school, and then the total number of students. So we also the teachers are also involved in a lot of training. So not only the teachers are able to join these trainings, some of the students from our vocational schools are able to come along and join. And we want to incorporate our core values into the education system. So we also have a lot of volunteer experiences. Hope that they are able to learn about giving back to the society, and also to be able to understand that although they are of different religion and different nationalities, everybody can also help each other and respect each other. So during this time, the teachers will also encourage the students to go to the hospital to be able to understand how blessed they are and to be able to cultivate these blessings and share more blessings. And through the hospital, they are able to learn how to care for other people and respect all life. The school has been running for 17 years, and all the students and all the teachers have been working very hard to look after these students from, especially from Dai village, and to be able to support them and guide them through life, not only through education, but also with their families. And when disaster strikes, they will visit these families to make sure they are okay and provide assistance. And when there's other disasters, they will uh, they will promote and they will encourage all the villagers to join together to be able to help other people. So um, during the month of July, where there is the Filial Piety Day, the students will make cards. They um, will do a tea ceremony for their parents. And during Teacher Appreciation Day, the students will also give cards and also show their appreciation to the teachers. And so a lot of the times, they will run activities. For example, they one time they did one day one bottle of milk to help other people. So they will give the milk to other people to share and to be able to support those people in need. We will also hold a lot of different activities, for example, sporting events and other activities to join not only developing with our knowledge, but also physically as well. We also have Chinese or a Mandarin speaking month where we will share Chinese and through a lot of sutras to be able to understand the meaning behind the sutras and to be able to share these sutras with their families and other people. We also have a cultural diversity day to be able to share their own cultures with other people and other students. Culture also includes language, nationality, ethnicity, religion. So on the 15th anniversary of Tsuji School in Indonesia, we were able to display sutra adaptation, musical adaptation, to let them remember where where all these have come from, and also to remember and to be able to understand the sutras. So, because of COVID-19 at the moment, they are not able to come to school, but we have an online ceremony for all the graduates, and we are also doing online classes for all the students. So So we understand that a lot of teachers, a lot of students might struggle to do online studying. So we make sure that we talk to each family to understand their difficulties and challenges and support them and assist them to overcome these barriers. We have also decreased the school fees because we understand a lot of parents may be out of a job or unable to go to work at this place. So we hope that, like Master says, that the schooling or education is about purifying people's hearts, and we hope that we are able to do this with the children and also their families as well. So thank you very much for your sharing. Um, you everybody is able to see you
好，非常
online,
感恩
so
哈，
thank
今
you
天
very
的7分钟
much.
也请导
Although
播太
it is
太
only
对，就是
7
现在让
minutes,
美容呢
but
在
we
画面上
see
哈，美容你
all
现在是在我们大
everybody's
大的荧幕的一个画面，在直播的一个画面哈，在
enthusiasm
认识
and
一下
how
他刚才
you
为我们分
really
享的这一
describe
切，
what
大
is
家呢
happening
点点
in
滴滴只有
Indonesia.
7分钟，但是7分钟的时间，我
So
们看到那
from
一份的用心跟
I've
专
been
业，
to
对
the
不对？
school
所以
there.
呢，我们就会看到，
A
其
lot
实
of
啊，
people
曾经就
know
是
about our work
从
in Indonesia, but
什么？红
when
溪
these
河，
children
红
from the
溪河那
Thai
个大爱学校，
villages
我曾
were
经是
able
去过的
to
哈。那我们
wear
一开始
the
红溪河的故
uniform
事，
and
多数人知道，没办法，时间在这里跟大家
come
去
to
分
this
享。但是呢，
school,
当红溪河这些
um,
孩子，然后穿上我们的制服，然
and
后读我们
our
大爱学校
students
的时候，
from
当我们台湾
Tsuji,
的花莲自
Taiwan
治学
actually
校的
went over
孩子
there,
跟他们去的时
and
候，
they
校长
said
说
that
他一下子分不清楚哪
the
边是
students
花莲子校的，
in
哪边是
Indonesia are
花
just
莲
like the
的大
students
学
in
校。
Taiwan.
所以您看看，他们本
So
来
thank
是
you very
住在
much for your
红溪河
sharing,
那样的一个地方，可是因为教育的时候
and
翻转了这个力
hopefully
量，所以我们非
next
常
year
感
we
恩。
can
所以
have
在
more
此真理
people
的
who are
非常
able to
恩。
come and share
莅
with
临的
us.
美容
Thank
师
you very
姐、
much.
淑
Thank
美
you for
师
your
姐，
time.
谢谢您的带动执行长。希望呢，我们要邀约2021年哦，更多的印尼的家人上线来跟我们分享，非常的感恩。那我们就结束这个单元，感恩您，谢谢。好，那接下来呢，我们出现的是讲师初级，精彩自己哈。那我们今天主场看到了，我们好好念一下跨区团队主场。
Okay, so we have our next class. So we'll have our volunteers from Yunlin. So hope that everybody can see. Say hello to everyone. Okay, great. So at this time, they will be the people that are sharing with us. So thank you, Wenxuan, for sharing with us. Thank you, everyone.
所以今天要老师攻读纳履足迹的部分，由云林的
Everyone,
热烈
how
掌
are
声
you?
欢迎文学。
My name is Chitin. I am sharing the master study journal from January 9 until January 15th for the winter's We hope that everyone is a light in a dark. In the books, they mentions about one of the missions, 慈济 missions,
好，在我
medical.
们的书上有提到，慈济的4大志业，医疗的部分呢，我们目前有7家医院、1家诊所。那在当时，医院的成立的时候
Actually, in our hospitals, there is
那
intelligence
也因缘
medical
现在的
information
3C
right
产
now.
品的广泛使用，
It's
所以我
start
们在我
on
们
the
的医院部分就成立
June.
了智能化的医疗资讯。那这个已经启动有20几年。那到我们2019年的6月开始，已经从台北的慈院正式上线。
Is June 2019, Taipei Tzu Chi Hospitals was officially launched, and it will fully complete in 2021, and the paperless will be reached in 2023.
医疗系统是整合我们的检验，还有我们的临床，还有我们的放射线，还有我们的
So it is a clinical information system. We will use a smart information system that can help patients to find better ways.
是帮病人找到最好的医疗方式。那我们的医院啊，缘起是早期呢，我们的比较贫苦的人们，因为
because of the medical missions already from the earlier
那原也上人原以这样的慈悲心，所以我们开始有了医院的设立。
for the low income earner that can't afford. So Tzu Chi has been built hospital to help the poor.
但是对病患的尊重，还有我们志工的爱，所以我们是一个爱的医院的医疗院所。那整合这样的医疗顺序之后，未来在我们的大数据，还有我
our
们的物联
hospitals
网，
is
还有我
going
们的
to
劳
integrate
这些制
into a
度，都会整
medical
合到这
information
个
system,
智能化的
medical
医疗
resource
资讯哈。
planning system, and the
我们是彼此
healthcare.
赞叹彼此，在我们的医院院所，而且是彼此感恩。
Since last year's September's
好，在书中哈，上人有提到哈，
Australia's bushfires have been dragged for more than 5 months. This is because of the
在这5个多月当中呢，我们的
carbons
大概有10亿只，就这样子，因为大火而往
this
生。
the changes of this mother nature's caused because of the by the human actions. In this Australia bushfires, Tzu Chi volunteer in Australia has also raised funds to donate fire truck and emergency relief and comforts the victims even when they are in the relief. They also promote vegetarian. Because of the bushfires, it's already been damaged 20 over households.
森林大火造成20多间房屋毁损。墨尔本慈济志工天灾后策划行动。
The victims are very happy when seeing the performance of the Tzu Chi volunteers.
受到小志工纯真的表演动容，受灾户露出难得。
So when they Tzu Chi volunteer go to the emergency relief, they are very happy and touched.
For people who've lost everything, you have started their life again.
Very blessed to have been asked to come here today. You're just all beautiful people, and we feel very blessed to have met you.
That you're helping us today, but then when we're back on our feet, that we can, help other people through. So that's really nice.
And it's been lovely to get an insight into the culture as well, and the sense of community that your organisation brings.
We've lost our home, we've lost our possessions, and at the moment we've lost the smile in the mirror. It's hard to find. And
so we go to the victims and give them gift cards and blanket, so they are being comforted. All this is because of all our humans' actions. Who we try to feed all the animals and to feed for the meat.
都是会造成碳足迹的增加，所以真的大地已经在缓步了。你这样的火之前是有一个季节性。
This has been destroyed all.
一直拉长，整个空气、整个地球，它是一直在被迫害，很多的动植物都是一直在被怎么样消灭当中哈。所以我们要
at this moment, masters is promoting vegetarians for natural things, people's compassion and reduce the collections of negative karma.
我们来恭敬聆听上人的开示，感恩。
If we look at past trends, it's probably unlikely to assume that the world would really go vegan by 2050. We found that without large-scale dietary changes towards more plant-based diets, we would have a very slim chance of staying below.
If let's say we can try to cut down our needs to eat the meat, being vegetarians, even being vegetarian, we can eat fulfill our stomachs, and we will be more. Our hearts will be more calm. This is all our mentals and physical also will be very healthy. Everyone in internationals all over the country also try to promote the vegetarians. Hope everyone will have vegetarians and be vegetarians to help the world to save the world. When we are kind to others, we are actually being kind to ourselves too. We've been there's one 那上人也提到他的俗家的母亲 even the master's mothers 在他往生前他还是心心念念的慈济的志业但是他往生后呢上人就没有再回俗家看妈妈 was thinking the master's mothers were thinking of Tzu Chi in her heart before she died, but master even didn't return to the family to see her after that because the master know that understand that her mother's life is complete. If she think of her mother, she will be in separate life. 最后用静思语跟大家结缘心路若不通，做事处处都会打结。我们要不要处处打结 We have to do more good deeds in futures. Thank you. 积善积福。以下是我的分享，感恩。
好，我们这里掌声感恩，同时，对您出来的同时，这个也拿在手上，可以拿得让大家更清楚一点嘛。你这样把它挤在一起，好，我们主场的家人是不是也把这样的静思小卡，我们也拿在手上，好不好我们非常的感恩就是静思小卡，然后云林的家人你们没有，因为你们带来给我们的礼物那但是我们有回赠。Thank you. Yunlin's families bring us Jinshi Aphorisms liquor card. The cards is from all from our Yunlin families. Thank you them. 那么至于云林的家人，我们要送你们手机架、磁铁书夹，还有杏仁饼干。We will give in returns Yunlin families the almonds biscuits and 非常感恩，感恩新北市的钟绿玉师姐，她说你们的用心大家都看得到好，我们的管心玲加拿大。Thank you for Canada's sharings. Thank you, Wan Kowas 美林师姐。Thank you, Michael from Johor, Malaysia. Thank you, Vitos from America. For every day, every Wednesday, I will go online and listen to the book sharings.
Thank you, Chen Lijuan from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Anya Quiz from Japan, thank you for you. Thank you all the families. Families. 王碧花 from Taipei also online.
进入慈济的高雄，或者我们今天直播网址给你进入，然后呢，把它赶快转传出去。
Please help to forward all these messages, all this sharing to your friends.
上线了哈，石家庄林平师兄很精进，邀约石家庄市社区的家人都来哦。好，
Ying will invite all the residents from Ying to come together.
真是桃花源。好，北京的陈立军师姐非
常thank you， 北京陈立军。
到高雄线上读书会来关注学习哦。何辉，您说有幸去过高雄进士堂2次。何辉，您。
Thank you, but 何辉 from all those passing by 高雄进士堂。
玉如就在我旁边，他说非常高兴今天回到高雄主场充电。
Thank you, 玉如 from beside me.
美云老师及云林团给云林团队机会，再度与全球家人空中相会，接一份善缘，无限感恩。所以你看，他在这里依然可以写。好。
Even everyone in the main hall, you can forward this message to all over the world and get them to share them online and listen to the book sharing.
好，大家好，我们是云林团队。
I'm the I am from Yunlin.
但是呢，我们云林虎尾团队呢
，I'm from the Yunlin 虎尾team.
高墙，然后透过我们的读书会，还有茶会
we actually from the tea sections and the book sharings, we share them with the all them in the prisons.
画面上出现就是他们上一次云林北港团队的一个画面，我们稍微把这个画面看完一下哈。
This is from Yunlin北港 teams.
都是棒棒接力哈，所以上一年的是云林北港的团队。
Last time is Yunlin 北港teams. This time is Yunlin 虎尾 teams.
没有办法把大家叫得很清楚，但是就是整个云林团队哈，所以大家有没有看到？您上次有来吗？好，所以等一下他们呢，我们的立旧师姐很可爱，等一下也会带动大家哈。所以他上一次是云林北港乡亲团队，那今天他们要带我们走入监狱。
Today, Yunlin Huawei teams will like to share with us their works in the prisons. Master and all the all the Tzu members. Good morning, everyone. I'm Lin Zhen from Lin Zhen's from Yunlin teams.
我先要说我们和云二间的
I want to share with you how we go in 2012 the prisons coordinator sent an invitation letter to Tzu Chi, hoping that Tzu Chi volunteer can provide counseling service to the prisoners.
他们希望能够慈济人进去和我们的教化他们的二间的同学。那因为坐落
I hope we can go into the prisons and share sessions of counseling from 2012 until now. We continue our service in the prison.
在我们刚进去的时候，看到重重的铁门，我算一算，一共有13道。
When I get in the prisons, there is 13 gates. I feel very sad and to go through 13 get into the prisons.
就是一群这样子的同学在我们的前面那面对这一群同学，慈济人当然我们要先把我们慈济的
So actually, our
让他们知道，那我们的对象都是戒毒班
the counseling service
戒毒班
targets the drug rehabilitation group with a group of new students being replaced every 3 months.
来来去去进进出出，真的
They are all in and out very frequently in prison.
那所以我们就用竹筒水
So we started to tell them the story of Tzu Chi and the origins of bamboo band to inspire
然后上人
inspire
这个
their kindness.
借由上人慈悲心
So we also tell the story of Master's
后
kindness.
山的居民能够为了要让他们有医疗，所以建造了医院。
So we also tell them about the medical missions,
慈济的四大八华，
Tzu Chi medical missions to them.
在
There is 4 missions of
启
Tzu
发他们
Chi.
的慈悲心，也因为环保志工的
We also tell them about the recycling, which we try to recycle
就是用保特瓶做出来的。
the drink bottles and becomes blankets.
困苦中让他们启发他们的慈悲
Hope
心，
that we can create their awareness and kindness.
是多么幸福。在当中，我们给了竹筒的时候，其实
Actually, we try to give them the bamboo band.
可是当后来他们主动
They also try to donate their stamps.
真的是莫名。
So we are very
有
touching.
那么多的爱心人，其实他们
Actually, they are very kind, just like they do the maybe have been do the wrong things in once.
能够走向光明。
Hope that this will create their awareness and they will be good.
3好3月
May the book sharing title of the player of the heart lead them to the correct way of life.
他们书，他们只能抽时间出来看。
We also give them this
这个
book,
3好3月
The Player of the Heart,
口说好话，然后净化
so
人心
they can speak more good words.
心想好意，能够社会祥和。
Think of a good
期
deed.
待我们的因缘能够让他们走向光明。
Hope that they will
各位大家好哈。
at least the seed of goodness has been planted in their heart. Thank you for that.
活动那3个月为一期哈，这样同学本来就是他们说，我要甲伊问过啊，伊讲我为什么会来这？
I have been asked them whether how they get in the prisons.
那聪明的人跟极端的人，
So actually there is two
真的很难
type of person who will get in the prison. One is they answer, one is smart person, one is extreme meanness. So actually they call me Jimpo, means auntie. So we always treat them with gratitude, respect, and love. First time, we try to share with sign language, 人间有爱. After the upper photo is a very listening to the our teaching about the sign language, and the bottom is they try to rehearsal. We try to get we also organize family days. We try to connect with a lot of fellow PMT. If let's say the parents is coming, we will try to organize a serving tea to the dad and mom. So we also try to get some songs related to that. So we try to get some songs that will touch in their heart. So they will try to show their love to the parents. Or they say that the truth of the songs is very related to the everyone is the eyes filled with tears because of they are so touching. Then even we also organize the other drama, Lin Lam Guo Yang Tu, to let the classmate. Even we come back to this Sutra of Infinity's meanings. 46 classmate was presented this sutra, so they can they will sing and understand the sutra and try to let them think deeply about what they are doing. In 2015, they also some is try to get into the ethos of fathers and mothers. So let them know that they are regret and try to respect the parents. So the drama 18s let them understand more the sutras, especially the sutra on the profound kindness of parents and the difficulty in repaying them. In this is one of the after we go into the prison for 2 or 3 years. This is one of the video clip that they shares after we go in for 2 or 3 years. This is the ones that the sutras of infinity's meanings, which involve prisoners. When they are in this drama, they feel very touching. They hope that these prisoners, they hope that they can do the right things in future and will not let the parents regret anymore. Will treat the parents, respect the parents well. This is sisters Wu Lin Zhen.
我也相信他们。
然后那个来用到那个奉茶的部分哈，不是再上去。
There's one video clip that they serving tea to the parents.
那因为同学对我们的慈济感恩哈，对，所以他们也会奉上一杯茶。然后因为
So they always appreciate our 慈济 volunteer. They also serve us our volunteer tea. Gratitude, love, and
感恩我进2届的那个因缘，因为刚好也是我发心立愿要培训的那一年，因为是手语节，就是进2届，然后才发现，那时候好像如果没有培训的话，好像不能去承担什么，那就发现立愿在那一年，就去在102年我就报名了培训。那培训之后呢，其实入慈济的因缘就是参加大爱妈妈。那其实今年去年的时候，静思语刚好是静思语30周年。那其实我每一次进去2届的时候呢，我会跟尤其是在茶会的时候，我们会用那个静思。实在行路的那一本小本的经思语去跟他们分享跟互动。那么为什么我说教育可以取代教训？其实有时候呢，在孩子小的时候，我们如果是一个小小的引导，那或许他们就会记住。那可是大人呢，在他们因为是已经就是犯错了。可是犯错，上人也跟我们说，犯错并不表示就是你一辈子就是背着那个标签。那其实当下忏悔，你就可以得清净哈。所以其实也是建立正确的价值观跟态度。那其实这边还有一个establish the right value of view and the right attitude。第一次进入2届的时候呢，其实也是感恩美华师姐给我这样的一个分享的机会啊！我记得那一次是只给我10分钟。那我们都知道进入2届的时候呢，我们是什么东西都不能带，只有个人的水杯。那其实什么东西都不能带。那要分享怎么分享？我心里想说，好吧，我就抄1句静思语在我的手上。那想不到呢，我可能太过紧张了哈。那一句静思语不见了，流手汗不见了哈。那当我要分享的时候呢，怎么办？怎么吃都不见了。所以呢，其实不到1分钟我就下台了。所以其实在这当中呢，也训练我。你看我面前有时候是坐了60几位，60-70位的同学，那师姐又分享，他们都是就是大哥级的哈。有的是做了大事哈，才进去那一边哈。所以其实当下我心里是很害怕的哈，我甚至都不敢面对他们。那我心里就想说，因为上人也说，不要小看自己，人有无限可能。我自己也因为这句静思语，改变我自己。然后我想说，我也可以来面对人群。那其实一起一会呢，对到2届里面来讲，我们是非常的算不简单，因为在我们社区办茶会的时候，就像师姐说，我们进监狱要经过13道门，那这些物资我们要怎么进去？其实我们很感恩2间的那个戒护科的蔡明珍蔡老师。那其实他一路的护持我们，我们从2016年开始办茶会，那从无我的茶会什么都没有，因为我们什么都要自己来，包括茶水，包括这些茶具，我们都自己这样子进去。可是到了2017年的时候呢，那戒护科的蔡老师他就自己邀请我们。然后自己说，他们想办，然后在每一次的邀请，其实我们这样子从2016年开始，2016年到2019年，在我们总共，因为他们是3个月一起，所以我们在而且一起办了6-7场茶会。那这些 因为我们知道我们在社区办茶会的时候是必须
So
要
we
很
know
多人来成就，尤
in
其是
the
茶
in
人。
the community when we
那
do
茶
tea
人呢，
ceremony,
我们就带着这样子的一
tea
份
party,
爱
then we meet a lot of
那其
people.
实我们桌上也不是说很
So
就是草这样子，你看我们的茶籽也都是我们的手做的哦，非常用心的
we
手
make a lot
做。
of things,
那这个
prepare
幸
the
福的传
the
承，
site,
其实
decorate the
我要
site,
让大家看到的是
using
传
a
承什
lot of
么，
efforts.
就是我们能做的，其实同学们也能做哈。你
So
看
what
他
you can
们
do,
的
the students
人
can
文
do
有没
too.
有？其实右手边这个孩子在跟师
On the
姐
right
奉
hand
茶的
side,
时候
the
呢，其实
students,
他妈妈还比我小，他说，所以我都可以当他妈妈了。所以有时候是以一份家人的
his mom
心
is actually
来
younger than
去
me, so I
跟他
can
们互动哦。所以这位同学也
his
写到
mom
感
as well.
恩哦，真的是引导出他们感恩、尊重、爱
So
哦。
the
那同学也
gratitude,
自我祝
the
福。那
use
其实
gratitude
能让这
to
些
lead
大男
them
生
to
犯错的这样子
inspire
的，
them.
像跟着我们这样子
So
互动呢，
these
其
big
实也是因为他们
boys,
心已经都打开哈。
they
那
open
其
their
实
mind
也会引
and
导他
be
们
able
自
to
己
interact us.
虔诚的祝福，还有感恩、尊重、爱哈。那所以
And
其实我
respect
在这边这一
and
句
love
近思语，付出的爱有
and
多宽，
appreciate.
得到的爱就有多广。那时时
So
付
how
出
much
爱，
you
永
love
远
you,
都
you
不会
give,
孤单
and
哈。
then they
那所
will
以最
receive
后
how
呢，
much love
真的
back.
是团队也是给我
So
们
the
队员组队的一个
work
力
as a
量，那
team
力
then
量也
is
是给
permanent.
团队的一个
If
力
you
量，
do
彼
it
此互
by
相成就
yourself,
感
then
恩
it's
哈。
impermanent. So the team work, then the power is much bigger.
再有一个机缘，跟着美华到监狱跟同学
I
们
had the opportunity to
饮茶
go to
访谈，
jail
在那个过程提及到，在
with
饮茶过程
sisters.
提及到是什么因缘来到这里监狱接受刑法，
So
坐在我
I
身
talked
旁
to
一个
them
长
what
得
made you
清秀
come
的一
into
个
jail.
年轻同学，他说
I
杀
saw
人，听到杀人的时候，我心里吓一跳，怎么可以这么理直气壮的说出
looks
这
a
句
pretty
话？
boy, and why do you come to the jail? He say he killed people,
一方面是觉得
but
不
he
舍
doesn't
又不
seems
安，
to
这是为什
shy
么
to
呢？
say he
现
killed
在的
people.
孩子，现在不就是在年轻人要在外面工作赚钱
So the
养
young
家
people have to
活家，
work
后来看到
to make
他，就
money
想到
to
有
support the
很多
family.
人不懂事，走进了这个
So a
池
lot of
塘。
people
我
doesn't
想他们为什么会如此的
realize what they
不
did is
懂
wrong.
呢？今天我想到一句话要告诉他，但是我总是
So
说
I
不出来，是不是
I
因为不当一回
I
事呢？
share
还是遇到工作上的心
so
酸问题，或
if
是生活环境、
maybe
年
the
纪、年
student
少
has
轻
some
狂、一时的语气造成的结果？
hurdles in
我
front of
想
him.
轻轻的告诉他们，生命是
So
如
I
此的
told
不
the
容
student
易，每一个起心动念都是
every
一念
mind moment, every thought.
循环。你们以前怎么过都不重要，最重要的
So
是
how
现
you
在你们来到这
have your
边，
life in the past
有很
is
好
not
的环
important.
境，让你们醒思，
Now this is the
面对自
better
己。
environment
是一个
here
聪慧的
for
孩
you to
子，
settle down
绝
and
对知
then
道
reflect
要如
yourself
何踏实的
and
所忏
to
悔
know how
而
to
不
repent
后悔。
and then not
在
don't be
一
so
场
regret.
同学在场的同学也坦诚直白的分享着他们
And then the students
过去
also
的
share their
来来
experience
回
with me.
回、进进出出，父母
They
殷殷
may
期
come
盼。
into the jail many
我也
times.
跟他们分享了一句：
I share with
人
them.
不怕错，就是
So
要
we
知
don't
改过。
don't be
感
afraid to make mistake, but we know we need to correct ourselves.
我们进到年尾后前有5、6年的时间了。
So we have been in the
进去的时候，
working
我问
with
同学们
the jail
你
for
们
5 or 6
知
years.
道有因果吗？
So I talked to them. Do you know to the students? Do you know there's a cause and effect?
2到3个人。
And nobody is. There's then 3 persons raise their hands, say they know the cause and effect. I also share Master's story. So in the story, most people in the village are make a living by hunting. So a hunter, he set up a trap and then cover the trap with twigs and grass. So then when the animal go into the trap and they all yelling. Setting up the trap. So when they hear the animal crying, so then there was once a hunter who fell into the trap and then he get caught by the trap and then was so hurt. So Master saying we need to speak good speech and think about good thought and do the right thing. You need to think about you will be the someone's you are someone's child. So I press them to have this confidence, perseverance, and courage. To then there's nothing in the world that cannot be accomplished. Thank you, Sister Meihua, for giving me an opportunity to accompany the students in the jail, holding the Tzu Great Love Spirit. There was a student talked to me. They say, "Oh, you sister, you look good fortune." I say, "Okay." Actually, the good fortune is just on the surface because in the past years, too many things happened to me, including my husband passed away. And then a lot of debts. My husband left a lot of debts. I need to return the money to people. And then my children, they have to work on their career. So they are not away from me, not stay at home. So staying at home is just, and worry doesn't really help. So why not just go out and do some wholesome things? So when I was young, because of the big amount of debts, a lot of people chasing me to return the money. So in one opportunity, I was able to work in a kindergarten. I have to drive the kindergarten bus 6 hours a day and then cook a meal for 200 people. I told myself I need to keep on going and then to pay back the debt. I'd like to share so when you found some hurdle in front of you, just open your mind and keep on going. So the Master saying giving is a kind of happiness.
感恩，就是同学听了说，有一位同学就分享说，
So one student saying, I'm out of jail in a few months. I will help my mom to work on the noodle shop. And one say I'm out of jail in a few years. I will join Tzu Chi and help people. So hopefully the sunshine can brighten their life. Thank you for the Wu Wei team. So the sister Su Xiu, I really respect her. Let's give them in a very short notice. They preparing to share with us. So let's do some sign language.
那我们刚刚胡伟团队的一个分享，我们听到一本故事，一句金丝语，一杯好茶。
So we see the sharing a good story, a good cup of tea, and then a 金丝 aphorism.
最真诚的爱与信赖吗？好，那接下来让所有的家人跟我
sincerely love.
人间有爱，感恩。
The love in the mountain, the love in the world. Thank you for giving a warm hug. Let me go through the low life in my life. A heart filled with love. No matter how big the wind, learn to have my shoulder to lend to others to be their support. With the true mind to give you, let you to give you a smile, accompany you to solve a lot of afflictions. Raise your head. So the touching is on the chest. I believe this world has a lot of love words to expect, and the long across the mind eventually will open. So appreciate and learn to solve a lot of suffering. The most touching love is trust.
好，感恩。那接下来呢，是由我们的胡伟团队胡伟和气的组长慧清师姐来为大家做一个祝福语，感恩。
To give a blessing to us.
全球的慈济家人，大家好。
慈济 people globally, hello.
胡伟和气陈慧清。
Everyone.
上人说，见者道也。
I'm the 和气team leader of Wu Wei.
所以菩萨们用心用爱。
So with mindful and then love to our sisters with the love and mindful go into the jail and then to accompany the students. So Wu Wei He Qi team. So we accompany the community. Wish everyone cultivate blessing and wisdom. Thank you. Thank you. So we also thank a lot and then spread this love to globally. So every time when they share, they show the power. So facing the online broadcast, so you must be quite nervous. Even you couldn't sleep last night, but we eventually wake up. Let's give them applause again.
云林的团队，你们现在已经心情放轻松，手
So in team you can relax now.
好好的听，给他回馈哈。好，我们的
So,
Peter 说，老师要先加以内
so we have some feedback come back.
这是我近似语教学，我们想出来说，近似语教学是千变万化的，但
So
是
近似 efforts and teachings can be so versatile.
所以可以把它 write down 下来。谢谢我们的 Andrew Kane， 谢谢他说。Good morning, brothers and sisters. Look forward to another wonderful sections of sharing and great learning opportunities. 就是问候早安的各位全球家人，同时希望我们是向前看的，然后呢，来跟着今天，我们一定可以这样的一个分享，得到很大的一个机会。那这印尼使用三语教学哈，印尼使用是什么？哪三语？还记得吗
So Indonesia they use 3 languages
英语哈。
for teaching Chinese, English, and Indonesian.
全球都需要印尼国际教育，更是慈济教育的一个典范哈。
So in Indonesia, international education is an example for globally. So this
global warming 在小学就教，地球就有希望了哈。就是
对于这样一个应该 So we should teach this global warming thing in primary school. Thank you for spreading the positive power here. 慈济 education volunteers is great.
我们希望苏霞，谢谢您。好，在云林参加高雄读书会，谢谢您哈，也祝福我。好，我们来自长春的刘春芝哈。
So from 长春，台
空中又相聚读书会上
China.
美云师姐妙语华，
美云 sister speak wonderful speak wonderfully. So I让online reading online study group is great.
学校是与洪熙和大爱村是在一起的，是对当地学生有很帮助的一个学校教育哈。好，我们杨梅荣师姐是印尼大爱学校的教育委员哦。
So the Yang Meiru师姐 from Indonesia Education 慈济。
还有呢，我们在这边呢看到印尼大爱学校哈，我们的加拿大的
and then the Canada
教育的大爱很令人感动，真的非常
to see the education in Indonesia is so touching.
学校真的很棒哈。那冠廷，谢谢。重庆的冠廷说，舟山高雄读书会回收环保再利用，莫忘助学，出发心，教学精进，文思修，喜欢
So 高雄study group positive energy.
我们叫高雄线上读书会，请大家讲一次。
We are 高雄 online
读书会
study group.
好，那非常感恩，也希望更多的家人。这边有一个 我一看应该是印尼文。他说感恩。
So okay, there are some messages coming in Indonesia language.
希望更多的家人呢
which is more people. Education has to start from the young age. Think about we need to emphasize in Taiwan the education. So Taiwan go, Japan. So we approach press for Indonesia education. So the Hongxi River is. So can we have some English on the YouTube? So then so we see the hope, then we can have a peace in mind to study. If you know the kids they need help for their education, please contact us. So this is the U.S. team to wrote the poem. So environment protection So this is from Beijing. Every day, expect the Wednesday to join the study group. It's so touching. So the bright and then spread the love. Convert the grief into power. Thank you for your company. The principal chain is the sharing is so touching. So then to educate the students actively. The Tzu spirit put the bright. So it's our US team. So this is a blue and Obama School. So the Liu Jiawen for the 921 penned the colorfully. The California bushfire is like hell. The education part, principal Chen. They joined the community and the school. Education of environment protection. And then the bone marrow donation. So spread the love with veggies in the Mozambique, Africa. So the poem tip, you are great. So lovely, they write every week. So we need to know the smooth is impermanent. We need to prepare. So if you teacher with you accompany me, I will never go straight. So then I heard this Jiawen's story was so touching. And also thank you for the Chongqing Yang Hefang. So through the sharing of everyone, we found the power to get peace. And then the North California sharing. In this long feedback, we talk about the bushfire in North California. Then her wife was in Hualien, then called back to, and when this brother has to evacuate from home. So the wind changed, so suddenly they need to evacuate. So only their home wouldn't get burned. So when they shared, so the last two times they joined to fight the fire. But this time the fire is so close to their home. So they were notified to evacuate. So in such situation, they really appreciate the wind changed. So Master saying the three realms, fire on fire, house on fire. And the North California, Linda. So then after he's aware of this study group, then she all come back and watch the replay again and again.
然后在这个当下呢，他已经连续2年圆满2个溶洞了，所以我们在
So it has been finished to 1 million donations. So we'd like to, the next one is the Shanghai industrialist, Brother Wang. Appreciate the spread the positive energy. And then the Tzu Obama School. So let's have a look at the Shanghai, China. So what does all the Shanghai industrialists do? What do they do during this pandemic? So this is in the beach. They clean up the beach in northern part of China. So then they try to motivate the people to do the environment protection. So the beach has been opened. So we try to come here and then interact with the tourists and then the residents to promote vegetarian. So you see, so promoting environment protection at the same time also promote the vegetarian. So everyone, when we give this information, it's produced a green positive power. So we can work together. Would you agree to have the vegetarian for 2 or 3 days a week? Yes. So then invite relatives and friends to the vegetarian. So the best way to love the earth is to be vegetarian. So master is the best Tzu person, people. So now we want to see a video. What the industrialists, what do they do in the pandemic? So the couples, they have to be separated because they have their mission to help in the pandemic. So hundreds of people in the group, in the online group, to help with the PPE. So about the mask, the industrial, he just get commitment. We have 5,000 masks go to Hubei hospitals, 21 hospitals. So our production line workers, they work 12 hours shift from 8:30 in the morning to 8:30 in the evening, in the most quickest way and most efficient way to produce the PPE and then deliver to the hospital. And then Tzu people deliver the PPE to Hubei hospitals. So this family husband driving taxi driver, but they don't have any PPE. So now we just leave. We just hang my clothes outside. Don't bring the clothes in. So you can spray this sanitizer. So all the sanitizer are donated from the Shanghai industrialist. I also think that we have a good stuff. It can be shared to people So for people to use it at a place, they need to use.
好，我们要热烈掌声哦！
So
来，
let's welcome.
我喜欢和你在一起。
I like to be with you because you have a positive energy.
我们画面即将出现的是王
So
英，还有上海的所有实业家团队，我们挥手。
this is in Shanghai industrialist
好，
team.
感恩您上线分享。好的。
This is Sister Wang Ying.
亲爱的上人，
The master and 师父 and all the Tzu Chi people globally.
慈济上海志工
Good
王英，
morning, everyone.
上人赐我法号于您，
I am Wang
非
Ying.
常感恩姚师姐、介师兄，
Thank you for the sister and brothers and then the study group to give me this opportunity to share here.
代表上海实业家团队。
So today I want to represent the industrial team in Shanghai to share what we did in the pandemic period.
中国目前的疫情算是得到了比较好的控
So
制。
the pandemic in China now is kind of under control.
出现了第二波的疫情，我们
But in
还是
other,
要保持高度的警惕。
but then there could be some second wave coming.
中国大陆刚刚过去半年的这一波
So
疫情，
in the
对
last
于身处其
half
中
year,
的我们每一个人来说，大家都还
It's-
记忆犹新。
it is still a fresh memory.
元月23号起开始封城，
In the
是否春节放假
23rd of January,
全国多地出现了感
city
染
of
的病例。
Wuhan have started
我
lockdown.
们全国有4万多名的医护人员
So for the whole China,
救援。
there are 42,000 medical staff. They have to give up their family and then go to Hubei
为人妻，
to
为人
work
父，
in the hospital to
还有
help
一
people.
些计划在春节期间举
And
办婚礼
also
的
some
年
people
轻
who
情侣，
plan to get married
因此而
in
推迟了他们的婚期。
January. They have to postpone their
我
wedding.
们当时在后方唯一的一个心念，就
At
是
the
要对
time,
这一
what
群
we can do
可敬可爱的
is
医护人员
is
提供
to
最
help
好
those
最
medical
安
staff
全的装备，
is to give them
唯
the
有
most
医护人员安
safe
全，我们
PPE.
民众才会安全。
Only the medical staff are safe,
本来是在
then
不同
the
行业的我们就有
civilization will be
学
safe.
习跟掌握各类医疗物资
So
的
we
行业
need
标
to
准与要求，
we need to
及时
learn
的
the
为
all
武汉
the
各医院去布
PPE
置采
standard
购合格的防护服、
and then to
面
be
罩、
qualified.
温度
The
计、
PPE has to
雾化
be
器
qualified
等
to be
等
used
医疗
in
物
the
资。
hospital.
这些医疗物资被送到资源
So
相对
when
不
the
足的
PPE
中小医院及卫生所，
has been sent to
疫情
the
严重，我们
different
谨记
hospitals,
上人的开示叮咛，
so pandemic is so
通过与
serious.
当地防疫指挥部合作，
So
同样把
by
防疫
working
物
with
资
the
还有我
local
们及时的五谷粉、香鸡饭
directive
送到了相对
group
薄弱的
organization,
孤立院老人手中，还有这个
we
聋哑特殊学
distributed
校的
a
孩子
lot
们
of
手中。
grain powder and then the
为此，
dried
于
rice
是
to
在
a lot
2
of
月28号的时候，
nursing
湖
homes
北省
and
实验
the
室防疫总
deaf
指挥
and
部还特别
deaf
给我们
school,
慈济写了感谢状，并
deaf
在
and
今
blind
日
school.
头条这个
So
登载跟报道。
So
当
we
时我
also
们
received
实
the
业家也
appreciation
是
letter of appreciation
自
from
发
the
筹款来采购
direct
防疫物资。我们当
organization.
时是出于4点考量。第一个，
So we
因
have
为
four
在特殊时
consideration
期，我们基金会有它特定的一个采
to
购流程。
secure to source those
在
PPE.
特殊形势下，我们都不是正常的这个采购程序。
So we cannot follow the normal purchase process. So because of people are frenzied to buy the masks, and then some don't even give a receipt. So we want to do direct and in time. For us, this is the learning process, and then to explore, and then to find the best way to source the PPE, and then to find the good suppliers. We also want to. We also want to protect the G Foundation if we made any mistake. So the big hospital normally can get more attention from the community or society. But then the middle and small hospitals normally are ignored. We also believe the power of piety, and then the power of working together. So we initiate the online prayer on the 7th of February. So after the prayer, we share online. And then also to be sure everyone are safe. So we meet in the crowd. And then to warm up each other. So to restore the work and then the production, we do some adjustment. So weekly we change to twice a month. And then working with the local CG groups. And then we care about our Dharma relatives. And then set up some online courses about law and provide the information about the wages during the pandemic. So we start to, because people are getting back to work, we start to do some estimate of what we need to do, what we need to provide the PPE stuff. And is my time up? Yes. So I have a few words. So just want to share. So the word pandemic. So let us to realize. So the whole world is a one life community. It doesn't differentiate between racist countries. So under the sky, above the ground, we are one. We need to respect each other and then unite together to be able to fight against the pandemic. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for the Shanghai industrialists. And the short time, 7 minutes of sharing. We really need every one of you. So the master's teaching this morning. So the industrialists, their mind are quite close to the master. So also close to our Kaohsiung online study group. Thank you, and then let's say goodbye to Shanghai team. Thank you, Sister Wang Ying. So I'd like to feedback from Canada. the positive energy and the education. And Kuala Lumpur,
that has been reading 感恩高雄 online book study for Esther this sharing to benefit so of us. 透过这样子的一个分享呢，让高雄这一个平台，然后让更多人得到这样的一个分享跟力量哈。那这里三零零你也说森林大火今年是特别多，
so the bushfire, we saw the Australia and the US is so huge. So even Australia is kind of humans heaven, but it's also cannot predict. So that's the vegetarian to change our diet habit. So from Emily to Wen Xuan Sijie, a lot of praise. We are in Hualien, but we're still watching the online. We are picking up the roses, but we're still watching online here. Vancouver. So we clean up the Hongxi in Indonesia. So then the resident have a better life in Indonesia. This is the 1998 thing. So we have been sitting a long time. So let's try to have some move, exercise.
Next is our exercising time for everyone. We like to ask everyone in the room to stand up and do the exercise with us. This is our the healthy hand washing song. Friends, are you ready? Stretch out your hands, wear your face mask. Let's do it together. Turn on the tap and turn off the tap. After washing, dry your hands. Wash your hands before eating, and also wash your hands when you get home. Don't touch your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Don't touch, and don't touch. Remember 7 steps of washing the hands. In, out, between fingers, thumbs, fingernails, and wrists. Wear your face mask when it's crowded. Wear your face mask in the enclosed area. Fold the face mask and put it in your pocket or bag when not in use. Don't touch your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Don't touch, and don't touch. Remember 7 steps of washing the hands. In, out, between fingers, thumbs, fingernails, and wrists. Friends, are you with me? We're going to speed up now. Turn on the tap on and off. After washing, dry your hands. Wash your hands before eating, and also wash your hands when you get home. Don't touch your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Don't touch, and don't touch. Remember 7 steps of washing the hands. In, out, between fingers, thumbs, fingernails, and wrists. Wear your face mask when it's crowded. Wear your face mask in the enclosed area. Fold the face mask and put it in your pocket or bag when not in use. Don't touch your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Don't touch, and don't touch. Remember 7 steps of washing the hands. In, out, between fingers, thumbs, fingers, and wrists. Next, we have more exercise. And our next song is Every Day, Sunny. And we will cut your hands first. Cut, and step, and smiles. Don't think about what you have. Please look at what you have. Sweet drips will bloom in the wind and rain. A little care will touch people deeply.
往前，3个，准备举高往上，2个，3个
，kneel and stand up, and with your hands,
蹲起在一次来蹲。
and all books still have knowledge. Unwanted CDs still have songs. Worn-out sweaters can still get people warm. Donate extra money to exchange the sweetness in the heart. Every day, sunny. Every night, starry. If you want to embrace this beauty, please cherish the environment together. Give someone a little light and he will become the sun. Work hard to shine. Give the world a little more warmth. Every day, sunny. Every night, starry. Giving is not losing. Participating will accrue more joy. If the heart is a ship, love is like an ocean. Sailing with kindness, and the road of the life will be broader. Clap and step. The word clap over the head and big steps. Raise your hands higher. Because of our timing, we'll be finish the song and take a break slowly. Open your mouth and breathe. Wish everyone stay healthy and safe always.
祝福大家
And
健康活力旺，身体健康上盖赞。
actually,
你们
okay.
坐下的同时，你们也靠近我。好，来，大家看没看到？每一次我们有2组的活动组，每次轮到他们这一组的时候，有看到他全身上下哦，包括鞋子，还有后面的这个发饰，全部是大爱感恩。好，各位，现在请导播 take 我画面好不好？
Everyone, can just take my hand. This is our new. This is the eye bracelet. The other day, our brother Li Ming just brought it here. It's actually there altogether 54 beads. 54 pieces. So everybody know that this is all use recycling products to make. So if we all know that using recycling products to make certain things, we have to be thankful and grateful that that is being used. Just now, I just use it to tie around my wrist. Is this look nice? Yes, it's very nice. If you wear like that, it becomes quite fashionable. You can wear however you like it. Yeah. So let's just everyone knows that maybe internationally the still don't have, but over here we can all register to get. Even though Sergi is a Buddhism organization, though we not asked to. Yeah, we can. So this is so that we all have a peace and calm mind. Let's just have a look. This is not use a lot of materials, limited edition products. So for everyone, we only like Yeah, so it's all made with love. This is the way you wear it become a fashionable uh, wear. So here we let everyone knows that it's $999. Let's just give a clap of hands to our activity team. So this is we are very grateful that in Hualien we are very we though busy we're still watching the 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 program. Li Ping say, thank you, Sister Meirong, and always care for us. And thank you for the Kaohsiung platform. Thank you, Li Ping. She is also a volunteer who always comparing companion patients at the hospital. Victor, use a lot of love and heart to care for others. Thank you. Huan Yue Li join the group. It's beautiful. Thank you. Let's just give a applause of hand. Follow on. We is from Sergi Hualien Hospital. We are very touched with this person. Is our deputy superintendent, Dr. Ho. If he do dance or anything, if he's not number one, if he's not number two, number one, he'll be number two. So let's just give a hand of applause to Dr. Ho. Let's just watch this video. So this is the video who talk about this, who actually going to represent the country to for the Olympics. When Dr. Ho was he is very devoted himself to sports injury treatment. Dr. Ho, when he was 5, he started learning martial arts. Because he often injured in martial arts, he started to take interest in treating sport injury. He specialized in sports medicine, and having Dr. Ho there, the athletes are now not worried of injury anymore because Dr. Ho taught them how to reduce sports injury. So it is very touching to see Dr. Ho contribution. So Dr. Ho teaching us the squatting exercise. It say when you exercise and if your legs start shaking, you must try to balance it even just for 5 seconds. This is very helpful in straightening the back. If you don't straighten it, you may injure your knees. This is help to control your balance, especially elderly who fell off. So don't force yourself, you couldn't do it. But in Chinese medicine is actually very, very good. So he said every time that master say him will talk to him about Chinese medication. Yeah. So this is during the pandemic. Doctors and nurses took the opportunity to prepare presents for the volunteers to the hospital, and the package the packets have Chinese herbs and so on, such as cordyceps and so on. So this is important to keep the body health in times of pandemic, because these herbs will help them improve their immune system. So everyone it's very thankful.
告诉大家，梅荣
So I'm just thinking whether today he will bring a packet for me or not. But he said, oh no, he did not. So and he didn't bring any for us, even though yeah, it'll be really good uh, to see what's in there. So the traditional the emergency department, the Chinese medication can also be used to help with the pain relief. Acupuncture can also help relieve pain. In these medical centers, also emergency department which uses the Chinese medicine to help patients. Chinese medicine and clinic department ward has been used to only open for 3 days, but now can run every day. Let's just see, there is all the areas in which Chinese medication can treat. So it is really good to have the combination of Chinese and Western medication in helping in treatment. So this so Dr. Ho is here. So everyone's request for Dr. Ho to come and give us the talk. So a lot of people go to the hospitals now to have Chinese medical treatment. So let's here give a hand applause as well. We'll just thankful to Sister Sharon, Sister Hao Yuk from Australia. Her story is very touching because she gone through cancer treatment, and she hoped that once she recovers, she was hope that she can see master in Taiwan. Sharon Hao Yi is in the translation team, and actually she is translating this session now in English. Thank. In the Chinese medication use the best treatment to acupuncture or use cream or massage to help treat the patients for chronic pain or acute rehabilitation. So our Chinese medicine is not only applicable in Taiwan, but as you can see that here is in Mozambique. The TIMA group went to Mozambique to open up a free clinic to help the people. Yeah, as you can see, there's using acupuncture to treat patients. So today the patients there are a lot. They are more than what is expected when there are more than almost 500 to 1,000 people queue up to see the doctors. We have seen Dr. Ho before. So yeah, they say that this is is a lot of people queuing up to see Dr. Ho. What he contributes is not just a little simple procedure, but he actually do it very thoroughly and very well. So though I haven't gone through acupuncture, but I'm sure he's very good. So it's not so. As you can see here, this is in Jordan. She is a princess, the princess from Jordan. He also see Dr. Hall, and she uses acupuncture before and in many countries. So she also believes in acupuncture and Chinese medication. She can speak English and Mandarin. He can speak many languages. But really, um, we are we are very thankful to Dr. Ho. There's a volunteer. He said like all interns need experiences, but now with the equipment, it makes it easier for them to learn at a shorter time. Integrating Chinese medication and Western medication has become more and more effective in curing sickness. With the data collected, Chinese medication can use that information to diagnose and cure sickness faster. So hopefully from the Chinese medication can be used to treat lots of chronic and acute type of sicknesses faster. We definitely know that this is definitely helpful. As you can see from this sister, is she this elderly sister has problems with her neck. Her neck was very stiff. Blood circulation wasn't good. Always feeling painful and stiff. Always feeling dizzy, and part of her hand felt paralyzed. It came all the way to the Volunt Hospital. When moved, she could hear that her neck would make sounds. So she say, treated with acupuncture, her neck now can move straight away. It's a very effective result, she say. On top of acupuncture, she gets neck massage to relieve the stiffness. With this treatment, she doesn't feel dizzy anymore, and her quality of life has already improved. Let's just give a applause of hand to Dr. Ho Sunjo. This is whole family here. Do you feel very touched? Wait, why are you come from so far away to see Dr. Ho? We both of us, Deputy Superintendent Dr. Ho, we're very thankful. He he's 91, I'm 90, and we both see Dr. Ho. So they see the superintendent and deputy superintendent at the same time. So he actually met a lot of difficulty at that time, and now he's very very supportive towards this doctor and the Chinese medication. So now let's the Bodhisattva here. Let's just go to they are very grateful to Dr. Ho. Can a daughter from Canada? Can you come and join us? Mina, can you say hello to your mom and dad? Mom and dad, how are you? Yeah. Mina in Canada every Wednesday will tell the mom. She will tell the mom every Wednesday, I can't call you because every Wednesday I need to be on the Kaohsiung book club. So yeah, I need to attend the class. She say. So if you know that Mina didn't call you on Wednesday, mom and dad, is because it's when didn't call you because it's Wednesday because she's busy attending the class. The daughter from Canada and the whole family is here. So next week when you come, so we will give everyone a gift for the Mooncake Festival. Let's just come and sing together this song. So everyone on the stage, please come and join us to sing this song. The Moon Represents My Heart by Teresa Teng. You ask me how much I love you. I love you a lot. My love is real, and the moon represents my heart. You ask me how much I love you. I love you quite a lot. But unconditional love. And the moon represents my heart. In a clear cloud, you already touched my heart. It's a very deep love. You ask me how much I love you. I love you quite a lot. You go and think, you go and see. The moon represents my heart. We are very thankful to the great love of this family. Give a close of hand. Also, at the same time, we will tell you that for Mooncake Festival, we have this package bring presents. I want to promote this products from our Jingxi. So they will want to thank the family. So for you, you can always buy more and use it as a present to your friends and family. Actually, only thought of it yesterday because I'm actually very touched. Grandma, I am talking. I know you can't wait to talk to doctor, but I will talk first. Grandma, if you want more, we will agree with you if you want to get more for others. This is the daughter from Canada. When I Shifu, Yushifu, maybe want to take her here, and she says she'll come here herself. We asked her whether next year she'll come again. She said if as long as you are there, I'll come. So I need to have this type of function to touch her and to get her here. So I told Mina, so I just said wouldn't know the time. Let's just contact first and arrange time. Just now I was at her side. I just want to let you know she actually can dance better than dancing than singing. So next year you will still come. So he has to work too late on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, first thing in the morning, that he has to come all the way to Kaohsiung. Okay, let's just give a hand of applause to Dr. Ho. Dr. Ho will start presenting. Beloved Master and beloved global family, Sergi, how's everyone? And everyone on the stage, how are you? See you all. I think I remind myself of 2 years ago when I was working at the Beikang there. At that time, I taught Chinese medication when needs to go into hospitals with the working together with the Western medication at that time. Yeah. So today I'm very thankful that I have such a great opportunity to attend Kaohsiung Book Club to share with everyone. This is my second time here. So before I came, I thought like, oh yeah, what I want to say, I already say last year. So what am I going to say this year? So I thought of it and I say, well, it is I have this responsibility to come here to share with everyone. So I want to do it. So this morning I apply leave from the my superintendent to come here. And tomorrow also we will report to Master on what we have been doing in this hospital. So today with this great affinity here to be with everyone, I would like to take this opportunity to talk about Sergi Hualien Hospital in 2020. What have we done? Before that, I sent out the PPT, the PowerPoint, so I did quite a lot. And Sister Meirong said that I put a lot of PowerPoint, so I have to cut it down. So I will use a brief briefly tell what we have done in the Sergi hospital. So from this PPT, I'm sure everyone has seen this, what Master say. So Master said that we need to expound Chinese medicine for a brighter future. 2 years ago, when I came to Sergi, it's because Master say this. Master also say to us that 30 years ago, she already decided to have this Chinese medicine hospital. That was 30 years ago that she said that she wanted to open the Chinese medical hospital. But of course, at that time, it didn't happen. So now it is going to happen. And throughout the years now, more and more hospitals incorporating Chinese medication into the Western medication. So Master gave us a few words here. Taking pulse or blood pressure or pressure point and all that is actually embracing and promoting our
is through our Dharma, we opening this door to embrace the Chinese medication. While introducing our Chinese medication, we need to see what have we done in this, what have we done in expanding our Chinese medication. So we have been applying Chinese medical system in different clinics all around the world. As you can see, we have it in Canada, Suzhou, and Taiwan. Here in Taiwan, as you can see, may I ask everyone how many hospitals do we have here? Every day we attend class, maybe we don't know actually how many hospitals do we have. But here from this PowerPoint, we can see very clearly that they are this number of hospitals. So we have 8. Yeah, so we have hospitals and so then the other one is a health center. So here we can see in the October, our new hospital has been developed. We are building this new Chinese medical hospital starting in the October. Hopefully 3 to 4 years later, it will be ready. And then here we would have Taichung Chinese Medication Center be incorporated here. Is it just this only, or do you know what other where is the next hospital? We heard actually it will be in Taitung. Taitung actually is where we want to start the Chinese medication. It's Taiwan. Each district we only allowed to have 9 hospitals and 1 clinic. So this will be the Chinese medication and combined with Western. Do you think is it just this only? Definitely not. So it's not just this, because Master say needs to integrate with integrate not just the Chinese medical. So we're going to integrate Chinese medicine and Western medication, and so we need the whole center to run together. So it should be a hospital with recreational space and support rehabilitation center as well. So at this moment, we are starting the construction now. So in the Hualien Sergi Hospital itself, there will be a special department with a Chinese medication ward. So we let everyone know that Chinese medical ward now department is now being set up already. So we'll just report on the situation or condition of the Hualien Sergi Medical Hospital. So this is an organizational structure, as you can see, like in a very good structure that we need to run it properly. So in the Chinese medical department, usually just 1 or 2 doctors. But because we are also an educational hospital, so we also include the education center department in the hospital. How we do it and how we run it, we can all have a look here. As you can see, there is research. There is a Chinese medication for maternity, pediatric, acupuncture, and orthopedics. So Taiwan there is the cancer department there. So we also want to have integrate the Chinese medication to accompany the cancer department to treat patients after the treatment. So this is our whole department here. And you can see also that we have the health sector here. So we have the nursing sector and so on. So in here, we need to use 2 to 3 years to so the next thing is the category that we cover that we just said. So in this category, it is really important that we need to categorize them into the hospital treatment. Treatment is what it means is like if we stay at the hospital at that time, usually when we stay at the hospital, during our stay in hospital, it's very hard to see the Chinese doctors. However, because of our hard working and all that, and also because government already approved, so very fast we use this opportunity to integrate the Chinese medical system into the treating patients while they stay at the hospital. So here in Tzu, let's just look at the features of the traditional Chinese medication in the Holland Hospital. Here we look into the wide coverage, fast, and effectiveness of using the Chinese medication. So how do we do it? So when a patient is not well, as like for example accident and all that, and when they go into the emergency department or go to the hospital coverage, they have to stay at the hospital and long-term treatment. So in Tzu Holland Hospital, the Chinese medical department already help patients in this category. So instead of waiting for patients to come, we actually went to see the patients during their stay in the hospital. So we go around actively, go out and care for the patients during their treatment. So in this collaboration together here, the Chinese medical team can go into helping the patients. So care is like being Western medication. So our Chinese medication are not limited to category, not limited to any diseases, not limited to acute phase only, and not limited to just certain doctors only. So during their stay in the hospital, they can see the Chinese medicine doctors as well as the Western. So usually in cases, you ask patients whether you see any Chinese doctors while you stay at the hospital, and a lot of the answer is no. But in Tzu Holland Hospital, yes, you can. So you can see the Chinese doctors at the same time as being treated with the Western medication. Next, in 24 hours period, our Chinese doctors, Chinese medicine doctors will already reach the patients to give treatment or therapy to the patients. So in this, it is very important the speed of reaching out to the patients. Also, superintendent say that is not enough. So what is enough? He said, actually, a lot of patients, when they've gone through sickness and trauma, they want the Chinese medicine to increase their help. So actually, at the moment, like we 1 week can only see 3 days. Chinese medicine doctors only see them 3 days, but when you are sick or when you need therapy or treatment, you will hope that you want to be able to see the doctors, the Chinese medicine doctors every day. So now superintendent say that it's not impossible. Let's just make it possible, and let's start a new department for Chinese medicine department, so that every day we can visit patient, go to the bedside of the patients, give them medication, or if they have fever, or then we give medication straight away. If you have sore tummy today, so we will give a different medication for sore tummy. So we will treat them according to their pain or sickness on the day. So this is our way of integrating or implementing Chinese medication with the Western medication. So the whole we combine both in a global trend, and this is very effective. So next one, I would like to tell everyone about our speed. Being fast and effective is very important. So usually in a hospital stay, within 72 hours, we will use Chinese medication and Western medication to treat the patients. But in a situation when a patient is sick, reach the emergency, so might need a surgery straight away. So straight away surgery, they will go into the recovery room. But just for example, if superintendent after conducting a surgery, and then there's a fluid bleeding on the brain, so in this case we have to treat straight away. So superintendent say in this case everything has to be fast. So whichever department involved must come and help. So Chinese medicine doctors will come and help. Western medicine doctors will also come and help. So especially in the case where after surgery, often there is a blockage of blood. So who can actually get the blockage out? But Chinese can help in certain ways. So Chinese medicine may able to provide certain medication to help release the tensions of the fluid from the brain. So in other hospitals, in treatment, usually they can't treat you straight away with Chinese medication. If that hospital, if the Chinese medication department is big, it also depends on whether the Chinese medicine doctors are willing to see you, because usually there's not enough Chinese medicine doctors to go and see you. So there's a lot of obstacles and difficulty in many ways in reaching out to the Chinese medicine doctors. Whereas in the hospital here, we always have Chinese medicine doctors who always stand by and to reach to the patient straight away. So we won't wait until the patients gone through sickness and have to wait for us. Whereas for us, we will straight away see the patients straight after their surgery, or and in circumstances we will provide medication or treatment a minute after their surgery. So in emergency room, within 30 minutes, they will start both Western and Chinese medical treatment or therapy. So for us, it's always fast actions to treat the patients. If we see some patients, we ask that, oh, do you need to see Chinese doctors? Then we will go straight away to see them. So as you can see from this PPT, here in the emergency department there, we actually everything is going very fast. We reduce the emergency congestion of of the wait and reduce the time of observation, and we reduce the resources costs at this in this incident. So till now, the whole Taiwan hospitals to conduct both integrative Chinese medication and Western medication, people will come to our surgery hospitals because we did it very well, because we have this integrative of both medication together in a department. So we are very efficient and effective in running the both Chinese and Western medication together. Just now, as you all see that you saw the clip that our construction of our new hospital there, so I won't talk much about that. So now I'm going to talk about the sport medicine. So for our, we don't just wait for them for this sport medicine thing. We follow them. We go around the world to treat, to support. These sport activities within schools and different sports center. As you can see, we will be there to help. So if a Chinese medicine doctors who haven't been have this training before, they will just sit there and wait for patients to injured patients to come and see them. But for us, we have the experience, so we will be with the in sports injury patients, and we also educate them to so that they can reduce the injury in the sports. Yeah. As you can see, we involved in a lot of international sport activities and competition, but due to this COVID-19, of course, a lot of competition has been cancelled. But we always help with the overseas sports treatments. So overseas or in within the country, we also try our best to provide support for the injury, for the treatment for sports injury. So this is in Haiti. We also go there to give free clinic and consultations to them. So in this picture, this is me more than 10 years ago when I went to Haiti with the UN. But if you haven't been overseas, you wouldn't be able to meet this situation. So as you can see, left and right side of me are all army defense people. In normal situation, it's not even easy to get a picture with all the defense force. But in my situation here, yes, you need this defense force with you. Yeah, this is a very good experience for myself. So at the time, I was also in America visiting in Harvard University. So at the time, we took this picture. At that time, we also visited a lot of places to help with the consultation. So Sajitima, we go abroad to provide consultation or to many countries. There's 6 countries here, as you can see. Yeah, so in the Jingxi report at that time, so number of people who come for treatment, that what are the number of people that come the most is actually Chinese medicine get the most welcoming when we go out to practice. So actually, a lot of people haven't seen Chinese medication. like even though on the first day in our when we do our consultation, first day might not be a lot of people, but second day you can see that the queue is so long, and there will be a lot of people coming to see the Chinese medication. So, so Chinese medication is not complicated. Is very simple. And our speed of treatment is actually quite fast too. This is in Vietnam. At the time, we also provide free clinic and consultation there. There are cases where rehabilitation for pediatric for children actually is not there are not many hospitals that provide proper care for the pediatric children for the children. But no one actually really look into the real problem or the real cases. So we brought a lot of people there to see whether we can actually help them or treat these children to help them relieve their sickness and so on. So the next one, it is in Mozambique. We also have the free clinic there in Mozambique. I remember when I came back to see Master after being in Mozambique, I met Master, and Master first word is that, have you seen suffering over there? And I say yes. When we are there, when we see patients, the patients over there, a lot of them have never seen doctors before. So in the whole country, so many people, actually there are probably just a few doctors only. So it is due to their country, so it is really not easy for them to see doctor. So Master said that if we have the opportunity, we should really go there and help. So yeah, our superintendent also took all of us and the whole team to go there and see what we can do to help people over there. And the next one, this is in so this is actually the country next to Syria. So this Syria is where the headquarters of the IS. We are very lucky to be able to see the princess there and the prince in Jordan. So in Jordan, the princess and the prince, they use acupuncture as well. When they came to see us, they were with all the security people surrounding them, and also we can see have to take out the weapons as because they always carry those weapons as a protection. Do you think princess and prince, is it very lucky? Actually, it is not easy for them. They have a lot of pressure because they're born to have to hold responsibilities for the country and so on. So, for example, they're probably not able to write whatever they want on the Facebook and so on because they are often being watched and so on. So the next one is we talk about stroke. So this one I actually talked about it last year before. This is one of the brother who he is Mr. Wang. So he is 65 years old. He came to our Siji Hualien hospital for treatment. Yeah. So after treatment for a period of time with the Chinese medication, he went back. But then he was really happy after improvement, but then he re-admitted again in January when he has a brain bleeding. So so for us, it's like those who even unconscious, we make them become conscious, could not walk, we make them able to walk using Chinese medication to help. So stroke can cause bleeding, as you can see. So when bleeding can cause the because we use Chinese medication to try to help solve the to treat the for treatment. So even the in the medical department, a lot of it's the where you can see a lot of some of the cases they couldn't be treated easily. So in this case, this is a case on about diabetic. So this is Miss M. He got a diabetic foot. The vein has died. And how our Chinese medication help this mom. If give them applicable cream or ointment to apply, and acupuncture, and drink Chinese medication. So after a short period of time, and as you can see that the improvement in the foot. Look at the left foot side here. You can see that that has been improved. The Western medication provide the cosmetic surgery on the legs, and the as you can see the period of time which is written on the date there. You can see that step by steps, her whole legs has improved and recovered. So we're trying to tell people the importance of using Chinese medication to help, and it can be used to help in some cases. And this patient came to me one day and said that, oh, my foot is so much better. And I said, oh yeah, of course your foot get better is fine. But then he said, like, actually my foot is 45 years of wound has now got better. So it's not just got better overnight, but it's already been 45 years, and now this treatment works. So now I have to rush a bit. This is a motivation, and because due to the running out of time, so I will just skip all these slides. So our hope is that how do we integrate the Chinese medicine with the Western medication. So at the end here, we must remember that Master say expound the Chinese medication for a brighter future. So I'm rushing. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Brother Ho. The Ho, he is a very humble person.
So knowledgeable in his medical expertise. Bring relief to so many people as per the sharings provided by Kaohsiung online.
So you can see that his professional is a very humble man, and can you feel that he's very humble? Then, so this Chinese and Western medicine integrated together give us the patient a lot of good news. And I'm very happy to come every Wednesday to go to the this online study group that give us a lot of positive. Although this is only 30 minutes, but give us a lot of positive. Then he will come on Wednesday. He did not need our transportation, and I'll pick up and drop. And he will come by himself, and he does not need the lunch. his family is in Kaohsiung. He will not come to see his parents this time because he has to go to have the meeting afterwards. Thank you very much. Very interesting. Then we will have last section today. It is about this is from our drama. We can see that all they are volunteer in the hospital. They are the volunteers, medical volunteers. We have to protect ourselves when we have compassionate. We need to have wisdom. You have no right to do the volunteer. This is her husband talked to her. It is very gratitude to have the IUCJ. And because of the Dai school to be broadcasted in the Dai TV, so I have the chance to share today. I like to be a hospital volunteer. I am serving in ICU for 8 years. I have seen a lot of touching stories. I made a very deep affinity with a lot of families. I grow a lot from that. And very gratitude that I have the chance to share with you. Family is in Chinese just one single word, but it is not very easy to start a family, especially to build a family business. We had our company and moved to Hoti Road. And we worked very hard, very diligently for so many years to have our company. Because of the good affinity, Jingxi Hall was built at that time, and my first daughter, Wang introduced me to Qiji family. Then I joined Qiji family. I said that at that time it is very difficult for me to work in Qiji to be volunteer because my husband he rejects me to join Qiji. I did not want to fight with him. I think variable is my most outrageous. In 2011 March, he was diagnosed with disease, and I'm just performance. I would like to my daughter encouraged me. She said that I have only one chance to enter the central performance and go to the stage in my lifetime. So after I finished the performance, I went out to cry. 1 year later, my husband passed away. Then I fully participated onto the medical volunteering. I changed the small love to great love. I spent half a month to be the hospital volunteer. I have 6 children, and they are very filial to me, and they are very considerate. Thank you very much. Very gratitude for your listening. Doesn't matter. You stand next to your daughter. Dear master and the brother and sister. My name is Zhang Yongqiu. She's my mother. I have a small ad in the play. Before I joined the Qiji, I always listen to my mom talk in the phone. Ganan. I think that it is too polite. yeah, you do not need to be so polite, have so polite manner. But when I have the chance to go to the Jingxi Hall, everybody say 感恩 to me. And I will respond 感恩 to them as well. At that time, I understand that 感恩 is not only the thank you. It is the word of the blessing the others. If people have the compassion empathic contribution, can speak out 感恩 very easily. Many years ago, when I was admitted to Jiayi Darling Hospital, I lie down on bed. I cannot walk at that time. On the next bed, there is a lady. She is diagnosed to be a cancer patient, and she always complained about her children and husband to the sisters who visit her. On the fourth day, I can walk myself, and I pass her bed. She thank you. My mom gave her the Buddha bracelet. I have enough courage at that time to talk to her. I said that I have a son the same age as your son, as you. My son and your son are the same age. If I am you, I will talk to him nicely when he accompanies me when I eat. I will say thank you to my husband when he came to deliver milk to me. This is our family. Give us the love. We have to enjoy this love. I will not think about the past. I will not think in the future. I only seize the moment to enjoy the love with them. Then my mother heard that. She said that I have the ability to influence others. She said that I am suitable to be a medical volunteer. Although you are a member at the moment, but I believe that you can be trained. You can attend the training and to be a commissioner.
，Q 了我们的本尊春竹师姐、方南师姐，只差一个简富美哦。所以呢，这就是我们大理学校非常功课已经从。
At the moment, our drama is converted to be a movie, and then you can see that from the screen. This is our drama that this mother and daughters they are the main actress inside. That's playing her life story. So now the movie is joining the competition as well overseas. I thank you very much for your sharing. Now we have Su Yong to share with us. Darling is a very simple village, and all the people there are very good, very nice. On one day, there's about 6 o'clock. This is from emergency. They sent 2 people up to the ward. That is about 80, 90 years old couple. That Ama is very nervous because Agong he is sick because his chest is not comfortable. So he called for the he was riding the bicycle and fell down. So he was sent to Darling Hospital by the emergency ambulance. I asked Amma, did you eat? Amma said that she's very urgently to come to the hospital. She did not eat. I just gave her a warm cup of water. And she was very happy. And she settled a little bit. And I asked her, is it okay that I ring your children, your sons, who are working in the north? Then after seeing the doctor, so I accompanied the Amma to go to outside to get her bicycle. Then the other morning, she went to the hospital very quickly. She said that she rode her bicycle. I think that is it the electrical one is the 4 wheels. She said that when we go to the Darling Hospital, we are very very happy because you're very easy to talk, and it is a very nice warm hospital. I say yes. Thank you very much. You give me a chance to serve you, and we have a very good affinity with all the people in the community. Hope that everybody can use a little bit of your time to do the medical volunteer. Every medical volunteer, please come up. Very gratitude that for your serving the hospital, and then every they only can come 2 months in 1 year. And what they are doing the other months, because they have to be volunteers in the hospital, we have to care for for our health. Thank you very much for the Darling Hospital volunteers.
这边呢，今天在石家庄除了收看高雄线上读书会，也正在开始准备中秋节自制的一个月饼，准备在环保日要给大力支持。There are a lot of things to do when we are preparing for this reading group, and then we have to prepare for the Mid-Autumn Festival gifts for to some families. 然后我们的 Evan 就说 excellent translation from the Australia can benefit the English-speaking people to join this online Kaohsiung book study. 也就是我们
Now, thank you very much for the New Zealand Australia translation team.
我们非常感动哈，就是很多人跟我们回想，也许我们在第一
Just from Mongolia said that this is very touching reading group.
然后春竹在线说，目前上线，刚才上线合复是1届的一个2问哈，叶问不是2问。
Just talking about Dr. Ho, he is a medical year 1. This is his nickname in Taiwan.
他整理出来好不好？然后让这里讲到 really fashions and inspiring sharing from the Kaohsiung online book studies. All topics are very good. 所以每一个都是在。
Thank you, Dr. Ho, for his contribution and can feel the suffering. Someone write in English about your Ying team, then I will translate to you. They are praising you very much for your caring the prisoners, especially the tea ceremony for the prisoners to have tea to the parents, to the families. This is really touching. I'm looking for the feedback. This is in English.
谢谢我们的鱼乳都第一时间帮我去做这样的一个整理哈，然后。
And you know that in 27th of September, we will have the talk in Kaohsiung, Jingsi Hall. And please, it's about environmental protection. Please invite everybody, then come to picnic. Yeah, please remember to bring your blanket and your utensils. We have our very famous naturalist, Brother Isaac. This is about the Jingxi. We will have, after we have the this when we buy $1,000, you can that is $1,000. $1,000 original price $1,370. There is sugar or no sugar. Next week we will have the Malaysia Education Commission. And on the next week, we will have from the Kaohsiung Hospital. And on the number 7 of October, we will have Law Xing Hui. 14th of October, we will have the Law Meizhu Xijie. 21st of October, we will have the from the Dai TV, Law Henyuan Xisong. He is a very famous Dharma teaching group leader. He's very good at spreading out the Dharma. Then every Wednesday, hope that we can see you next week. Everybody, please stand up and come together. Let's go to Buddha and the Master, have the 3 bows and make the center bow. Thank you.